a beautiful day. Now I can smell that cat's been around here again. Make a note, bite the cat. Hey, what's that? A snail trail. Must be Travis crawling behind... Oh, he's been hit. What's that weird smell? It's getting closer. What is that?
Quick, Mum! Have a look at this!
Hey, Benny! Check it out, mate.
Excellent!
What's this thing doing here? Smells a bit sus.
Hey, girls! The new you?
What?
Bit of a surprise, Liz. What do you reckon, Max?
Red. The dogs drive red cars, everyone knows that.
What colour would you have me get there, Max?
Their season colour is yellow. I mean, Linda Evangelista wore nothing but yellow in this month's Cosmo.
Was she driving one of these?
Of course not. It's a ute.
Oh, there you go.
Watch out, Ben. That could be dangerous.
How fast does it go, Dad?
Like a rocket, Benny. Got the big V6, mate.
Oh, I told you!
Off to school, guys, or you'll be late for the bus.
Oh, Mum!
Got a fantastic trading deal.
Hurry up.
Come on, mate. We'll still be here when you get home. Here you go.
Wait for your brother.
Oh, so I'm a babysitter now, am I?
Okay. See you later.
So, Liz, want to come for a drag, Liz? Hey? So, love, I take it you don't want to come for a burn. What's up?
You went out and bought a ute without discussing it, and you thought I'd like it. I thought we were partners.
Come on, Liz. It's the 3-litre model.
So what?
That's 1.5 litres each.
Hey, Max! Wait up for me!
I'm walking as slow as I can, Ben.
Oh.
Ben! We can't just leave it here.
What'd you say, Max? Wait! Last one to the bus is Brendan!
Liz, there wasn't time to discuss it with you. It's a limited offer. It was a great deal, especially with the price we got for the old ute.
So the old ute is going, is it?
Only just. That's the point.
You want to get rid of it?
Well, unless you want to give it to Maxine. Have to paint it yellow.
Mum! Dad! Something terrible's happened.
I'm dealing with it, Max.
It's cruel and horrible.
It is not going to happen, Max. Now just... Is that a crow?
It's injured. We've got to save it.
Where are your books?
I left them in the street. It was a hit and run. The driver didn't even stop. We've got to get him to a vet.
Is that blood there?
What did you make me do?
So you just left the books on the footpath?
Really, where are your priorities? We have got to rush him to casualty.
Bit of a beak to beak, Max.
Oh, could you, Dad? Now, please, hurry up.
I'll get the books then, will I?
Hurry up, Dad.
Don't worry, Bob. That new ute is not staying.
Good. Can you pat me again? Tonight, when I want to be. I mean, that ute had a lousy smell and no guts. As soon as it saw me coming, it just nicked off. Oh, it's back! I'm not scared of you, ute! Even if you do smell like plastic.
Max?
Hey, smell a bit better now.
Get out of there, you idiot.
Well, if you wanted to do it yourself, you should have said.
Bird died. Max is sitting out in the truck comatose.
Have a look at this disaster.
Mate, thanks, I just had one of my own. $30 for special crow anaesthetics, all for nothing.
Steve, please.
Can you claim crows on Medicare?
Please pay attention, Steve. This is your life.
All I see is figures.
And I've been through them. Our loan repayments, our cash flow. There is no way we can afford a new ute.
My business has never been better.
How would you know? You don't take any interest in these figures.
Well, I am now.
Well, I am telling you, the new ute has to go.
We could get into an argument here if we're not careful.
Sorry to hear about the bird, Maxine.
It's a crow, Mum, and it died. It's gone, dead.
Ah, well, that can't be helped. Now, you've missed English, but you could still make biology.
Doesn't anybody care? A crow has died.
No, we care, Max. Oh, I can give you right back to school, huh?
While you're taking the ute back.
This bird trusted us. It relied on us.
Yeah, well, I never knew him that well.
That's what I mean. None of us did. He could have been here every day in our garden, and we just ignored it.
It might have been from interstate.
Ridiculous, Dad. It was local. I mean, it probably had a family out there.
Did you need to bring it home?
Yeah, well, the family would need to reclaim their body, right, Max?
Dad, they're birds. This just shows that we, as a family, are pathetically ignorant of the environment around us.
She'll calm down after a while.
She hasn't calmed down for 15 years. So, you're taking the ute back.
Sit, move it back. Yep. On. Oh! She's a beauty, Mr. M. Bit more grunt than the old one, eh? Yeah. It's a funny word, that, grunt. Eh? Well, you know, like more grunt, less grunt. Where's it come from, anyway? Yeah, fascinating, Jake. Mate, it's not like this ute really does remind anybody of a pig or anything. Jake, we could go on with this all day. But what we're doing is moving the tools from the old ute over to the new ute, right? Eh?
If they drive that thing and they park it somewhere, how will they ever find it again? I mean, it doesn't smell like ours. Once again, it's up to me to make sure they don't lose everything.
Oi! Oh, you idiot, stop piddling on things. That's what the tree's for. Go on, get out of here.
Touchy.
Mr. M, I'm going to need a hand with this big yellow store safe thing.
Oh, running through some figures.
Yeah, I don't know what it all means, Jake.
Well, this here's your cash flow. That looks pretty healthy. And this is your wages. That Jake Duffy bloke's a bit underpaid, don't you reckon?
Very funny, Jake.
And down here is your quarterly profit. I can't see it now, Mr. M.
Well, maybe I don't want you to.
Yeah, maybe, huh? Really?
Figures are looking good.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. It's not true that we can't afford a truck. We can do that comfortably. I don't know why you lied about our money, Liz, but I don't like it. All right?
New ute's got a bit more grunt than the old one.
The jungle animal stalks his prey, who doesn't even see him coming. Crouching, ready to strike. As soon as the dry noses aren't looking. Just 2 minutes alone with him, that's all I ask.
The funeral for the unknown crow will be held later this afternoon. I'd like for you and Dad to attend.
The funeral?
He needs to be laid to rest with dignity and respect.
Okay. Then will you go to school?
What is all that?
The entire service history of the old ute. Every bill, everything we've ever had done to it, all the receipts.
Don't you ever throw anything out?
You know how I like to keep everything in case we're audited.
I don't think anyone's going to order this back to preschool, Liz.
Whole story is in here. Oh, look. Remember when he was going through too much oil a few years ago and we were paying to have him topped up every week? And then we found he had a tiny leak in a seal.
I don't know if there's a movie in it.
Our first company cheque, Morrison Plumbing, cheque number 1. Remember we paid him off with it?
Are you seeing anyone about this hoarding problem?
See? We went to see Annie Hall in the ute at the drive-in. 76. There's still that claret stain on the front seat, remember?
I wondered what that was. What are you doing?
I really love that old bucket of rust. I've paid all these bills for him. I know him better than anyone. I don't want him to go.
So that's what this is all about. I mean, that is crazy, Liz. I drove him for years, and I'm not pining. It has to go.
You have no sense of history, Steve Morrison. If you had any feelings, you wouldn't let that ute go.
Liz, it is going, love. Tomorrow morning, the deal is done. And it makes you any happier, you keep the receipts, all right?
On Our House Wednesday and
Ready to make the jump to hyperspace, Chewbacca?
Sorry, why am I always Chewbacca? I mean, the kid looks more like a Wookiee than I do.
There's not a ship in the galaxy that can catch this baby.
Oh, great smells down here. Just here is where I ate one of Steve's shoes. Gee, how many people have sat here? I can smell them all. Pretty revolting.
I think it's time for a munchie, Navigator.
An old claret stain. Smells like 75. Cask wine, though. Gee, he has to open the door from the outside. There's not a ship in the galaxy like that.
Isn't this great, Bob? We can play in this all the time. It can be all ours.
Where are those munchies, Luke?
And so we lay to rest this nameless bird, who takes within the prayers of the entire Morrison family, including Ben, who is too immature to be allowed to attend. Could you say a few words, please, Dad?
I'm sure that the bird, while he was alive, was an inspiration to his friends and his family. And he will be sadly missed by every bird, including us. Amen.
Thanks, Dad.
Could I say something, Maxine?
Yes, please.
The heaven than maybe any of us will ever get. Who knows what skies in whatever afterlife those dark wings now caress. Now is the time for letting go, so fly high, brave traveller. Fly high.
Yeah, see you, Jake. All right. Is he?
Remember when we got this ute? Before Max was born. It's been with us that long.
Don't get all morbid, Liz.
Well, excuse me for having feelings. I can't help it if that claret stain means nothing to Mr. Cool.
It's going back, Liz. I'll be inside if you need me.
What's that? There's a new smell here somewhere. It's strong. A bit rotten. It's right down here. Oh! This looks good. There's something here. Mangy food! Oh, this is your lucky day, Bob. It sounds like, yes, a crocodile banging its tail against the side of an aluminium boat. Or it could be a chook. I was hoping it was a chook.
Here, Bob.
Oh, this looks like
That's a
fun.
boy.
Can I play too?
Good boy. Now don't go away.
Okay. Do you want me to be the space pirate?
Now, Bob, listen. Go and get Steve.
Lizzie, I can't talk. How can I get him if I can't talk? This is where all those lassie shows never work for me. It's implausible.
You silly dog! Go and get someone!
Ooh, she seems a bit tense. Wait a minute. I know what'll cheer her up. You'll love this. Fast. Here you go. I thought you might like a snack. I saved you a wing. Yummy, eh?
Bob!
Gee, Lizzie really takes this space pirate stuff seriously. She's so dramatic.
You are stupid!
You okay, love?
Open the door. Door?
Door.
I've been examining the ute, and I to say how surprised I am at the condition you keep it in. The heater's non-functional, the handbrake inadequate, the horn doesn't work, and the wiring's probably gone. I estimate that it would probably cost around $1,800 to fix all this.
Look, probably more. With the diff and the rust. Don't know if you noticed the door handles.
Come on, Cat! You love to eat bird! 11 different herbs and spices! Gee, I thought she'd fall for that. You, Kate! Now that it's got a sign on it...
Morning, Bob.
Oh, morning, Liz. Now that it's got a sign on it, it looks a bit more like our ute.
Looks a bit more like our ute now, don't you think?
That's exactly what I said.
Want to come for a spin?
Yeah, great! Space pirates! As long as I can be Harrison Ford this time. I got a bit more grunt than the old one.
A bit more grunt than the old one.
Copies me like a parrot.
Let's just see how much.
Okay. Let's make the jump to hyperspace, Lizzie!
Bit of grunt, isn't it?
Oh, there's not a ship in the galaxy that can catch this one, Princess Leia. Let's take her up to Warp 7. Yep. I know it's dangerous, but we've got to catch Darth Vader. He's the one in the Volkswagen.